Okay, Hashem na'aseh v'natzlach. Refuah shalama v'ol l'cholim, Yehoshua Shaul ben Naima, V'ilui Nishmat, Ephraim ben Moshe. And, we should,
Refuah shalama.
Refuah shalama. I said, no. We should all have a group. אם כן, ודאי לא היה הבורא יתברך בריאה לתכלית שהוא נגד חוקה ונמאס ממנה. We're talking about the soul, right? The soul, we're explaining how there's no reason why the soul would be in a physical body if it was for this world. The soul was created for the world to come. And he's saying it would make no sense that the Creator would create something whose purpose is to feel disgusted in this world and no other purpose. Meaning the soul hates this world, so to say, and is disgusted from all the garbage in this world. And so there's no way that's why it was created. Saying the creation and the purpose of a human being is for their situation in the world to come. We're all living in a middle grounds world to be able to get to the world to come. That's why this soul was given to us. This soul was given to us. ובה יוכל האדם לקבל השכר במקומו וזמנו שלא יהיה דבר נמאס על נשמתו כעולם הזה אלא אדרבה נאהב ונחמד ממנה וזה פשוט. So he says, the creation of man, it was for the world to come, right? That's what we said. So that's why he was given such an elevated soul. Why? Because it's fitting for this soul that joins with this body to serve Hashem in this world, and with this soul that he gave us, the high spiritual soul, man will be able to receive his reward for all of his service in this world, in the place and in its time wherever he does it, meaning in its right place wherever he receives it in the world to come, which won't be something that's disgusting, repulsive to the soul as this world is. Right? This world to the soul is repulsive. Think on the contrary. That world will be loved and desired by the soul. This is so simple, he's saying. Mesillat Yesharim is saying this is one of the most simple things you can ever understand, is that there's no way the soul, something so perfect that's higher than the malachim, it's higher than the angels, to be created for this world. It has to be that it's created for the world to come, and that's what our purpose is. Our purpose is to live this middle grounds to get to that situation in the world to come. והנה אחר שידענו נבין מיד חומר המצוות אשר עלינו ועיקר העבודה אשר בידינו. So now once we know this, we can understand the importance of the mitzvot that are upon us. We understand the importance of what the mitzvot that we have to do. These are the middle ground things that bring us to that perfection. The mitzvot that we do, the Torah that we learn, all these things that we do are the middle grounds, the things that take us to the next world and give us that big house in the next world. Things that get us to that perfection. Without the mitzvot, without your Torah learning, you would not be able to accomplish anything. Nothing. You wouldn't be able to get anything in the next world. Saying this purpose, or this what we're trying to reach, it only comes and arrives by the gathering of all these middle grounds. All of your mitzvot, all of your Torah learning, all the different things, the good things that you do in this world, they're all gathered together and they're made into a nice reward jar upstairs to see what you earn. The amount that you worked your middle ground, he's taking notes. The amount that you worked your middle ground, so too will be what it will be in the world to come. That's what it's going to be, that results from it. Meaning, the harder you try in your mitzvot, the harder you try in your Torah learning, the harder you try in your good deeds and how you treat other people, that's how it's going to be a result for you in the world to come. Midah k'neged midah, exactly like that. Any little deviation or difference in your middle ground things, your mitzvot that you do, saying when the time comes, in the world to come, when you're supposed to receive it, it will be completely clear and apparent, 100% clearly apparent, based on how you did your actions in this world. And he says, he says it's 100%. the precision, the amount a person is precise in his mitzvot and his avodat Hashem and his service of God. You're more medayek. You're saying, I want to put a tefillin on the correct way and put it in the right spot, and you're very specific in how you do it. Your little mitzvot, these little details. The more you care and you're medaktek and you care about the little details, saying it needs to be in that specific way that you care about all those little details. Like the precision a person does when he's weighing, anyone who's in jewelry understand this, they're weighing gold and jewels and things like that. They weigh it in the most precise way, not to weigh it off by 1 carat, 0.0001. Every little piece they weigh correctly. It should be the exact same way. That's how we should look at mitzvot. Saying the mitzvot and avodat Hashem in your service of God result in gaining or attaining the true perfection that there's no greater in the world. The mitzvot that you do get you to that perfection, and so the more specific you are and the more careful you are with all the little mitzvot, the more perfect it's going to be in the world to come, the more the reward. Yeah.
How do you measure how valuable the mitzvot is, though?
Oh, so the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot asked this question, and they said, we don't know the value of all the mitzvot. We don't know. So we have to try in every single one. Whatever we can do, try as much as we can. We can't say, this one's more valuable than that one, let me try in the harder ones and not try in these other ones. We don't know how Hashem's going to judge it. We don't know how He's going to value each other. So we have to take this idea, understand that we don't know the value of all the mitzvot. We have to try our hardest, and even the small little details. What's the difference if I get to praying in the morning, shachar in the morning on time, a few minutes later, a few minutes earlier? No, it makes a difference. What's the difference if I get there and I put on tefillin before davening starts, or I put it on, while they're already up to Ishtabach, or when I get there and they're already finished and I'm just praying in Knesset? All these little details, they may seem like they don't matter, but the way you care about these little details, that's the way Hashem is going to care about that's the way He's going to show your perfection in the world to come. Because all the mitzvot are the middle grounds to get to that perfection which we're trying to attain. Okay?